What's up, everybody? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Welcome on into the workout. We've got some longer sets for you today. We're going 10 minutes without any breaks, and then we're doing it again. So we're working for 20 minutes today. First one, we're working every minute on the minute style. We're going to be alternating movements. The first 10 minutes, you're doing squat lunges for the first minute, shoulder taps for the second minute, back to squat lunges, then back to shoulder taps, alternating until we hit that 10-minute mark. You're just getting as much work done in that time as you can. No set numbers to hit, but you're gonna try to keep moving for that entire time. Take a good 2-minute rest there in between. Let things kind of loosen up, shake them out, catch our breath a little bit, and then we're jumping into another 10-minute alternating EMOM of burpees and push presses. So again, working for a minute, doing those burpees, getting as many done as you can, and then a minute of push presses, as many done as you can. We'll kind of cover the intricacies of each of these movements, what we're looking for as far as the movement standards go, how to break them up, so on and so forth. So we'll cover that after we get warmed up here, and then we'll jump into the workout.
Alright, just follow along through the warm-up. Starting with jumping jacks. High knees. Butt kickers. Big jump, little jump.
Try to make a big difference between that little one and that big one.
Great job. Franken-walks are next. So arms straight out in front of you. And keeping both your legs as straight as possible. Just try and kick up to the opposite arm. No worries if you can't touch your hand. Alright, moving on to squat reaches. Squat down to the bottom of your squat, wait for your heels. One hand goes to the ground and the other goes to the sky. And switch after a few seconds. All right, moving on to inchworms. Reach down to the ground. Walk your hands out into a perfect plank. Hit a push-up. Then walk your hands back. We want a total of 5 of those. Great job. We're gonna move on to the shoulders now. Palms facing down. You're gonna reach across your body. Same thing, but palms up. All right, parallel arms, we're gonna go up and down. Now, same thing, but alternate your arms. All right, shake it out. We are going to do lunge and twist now. So exactly what it sounds like. Lunge out, twist over the leg you stepped out with, and bring it back, and switch. All right, last little bit. We're gonna do jumping jacks again. High knees. Butt kickers. All right, we're ready.
All right, nice and warm. Have that heart rate up a little bit, feeling good. All right, guys, for the first 10-minute EMOM, starting with the squat lunge. So, a little two-parter here. You begin with the squat. Good old air squat, making sure we're getting hips below knees, knees traveling out over the toes, just like I look for in a good squat there. After you hit one squat, you're gonna lunge with either leg, doesn't matter. But again, we're going nice and wide with that step. Coming on back, get another squat, then lunge with the other leg. There you go, and this is how it's gonna look for that entire minute. Squat, lunge, squat, lunge, squat, lunge, so on and so forth. Just keep moving here, making sure to keep the chest upright that whole time, not let ourselves round over in either the squat or the lunge, and making sure we're putting all of our weight through the full part of the foot with all of our steps and our squats. So, first minute there. Second one, shoulder taps. Gonna be in a good gymnastics style plank here with your locked out arms, good straight body line, tight core, squeezing your butt. And then you are going to reach up and touch your opposite shoulder with one arm, or with one hand, excuse me, and then you go for the other side. Same deal there, and keep on alternating as quickly as you can while staying in control. Ideally going for the full minute. If you need to break, again, totally fine. Come down, shake it out, hop back in until we hit that buzzer to go back into the squat lunges. A wider base with the feet too will probably help for this, so a little wider than you might normally go for a regular plank. That'll help you stay stabilized as you're lifting up your hands. So that's the first couplet there. Second couplet, good old burpees. Again, a couple efficiencies that we want to keep in mind while doing this. Think of falling to the ground instead of doing a negative push-up. So nice and controlled, catching yourself there. From here, you're going to arch on up, lifting up that chest. That way you're not having to push all with your arms. You're utilizing your core and your back to get yourself elevated a little bit. Then from here, shooting your feet underneath you, making sure you land with those flat feet. You can come as narrow as you want as long as you land with flat feet. So a little bit wider is usually easier for that, which is why you see us doing that quite a bit. And from here, you're going to jump and clap to finish out that rep, and go into the next one, and the next one, and the next one. So on and so forth for a full minute there. And then the second movement is the push press. So you will need some sort of weighted implement for today that you can hold on to. Kettlebell, dumbbell work great if you have those. Otherwise, grab what you have lying around. It can be a frying pan, it can be I don't know, anything you want. Something from the garage. You are going to just use one for today because we're going to be alternating every 5 reps. So you're going to go ahead and pick up your weight. Make sure you are setting yourself through your core. So again, just like in the plank, engage the abs, squeeze your butt, keep everything nice and tight. Have that elbow directly underneath your arm here. And then you're going to dip drive. Utilize that extension and lockout of the hips and knees to generate the power. Your arm just guides it into place and locks it out overhead. Also notice there is literally no gap here, which is perfect. We're looking to have that bicep very close to the ear, so it's perfectly stacked over our shoulder. Back down. If you want to kind of cycle these through, you can dip as you come into the next one. So notice she's dipping as that weight comes down. Otherwise, you can just reset, make sure you're nice and tight, and then re-dip and go into your next push press. After you hit 5 on this side, go ahead and switch to the other arm, so on and so forth. Just be mindful you're controlling that weight, especially if it's on the heavier side, not letting yourself round over as you're switching hands there. So continuing to move for a full minute through that one. And that is what we have in store for the movements today.
If you find your, we call it your ribs flaring, so basically you're not engaging your core for the push presses, I find it helps to keep my spare hand on my abs to remind myself to stay tight right there, because you'll have a lot more power to continue through the reps.
Good little tip.
Yep.
Awesome. All right, guys, go ahead, grab a weight for those push presses if you don't have one already. Get your station set up, get some music going, whatever else you need for this workout, and then we will get started here in just a second.
All right, you guys, we are gonna get after it, starting in 10 seconds. Our first movement is squat lunges. Go!
Shall we guys try to settle into that pace so you can go a full minute. Keeping those steps with those lunges wide and solid.
Shoulder taps. Back to lunge squats. Squat lunges.
Those movements. All right, back to those shoulder taps. Nice job. Back to the squat lunges. Doing great, guys. Keep moving.
Keep your butt tucked under. Squat lunges.
Yeah, we're halfway done with this one. those shoulder taps.
Squat lunges.
Last time through. Almost there. Finish this move now, minute it out.
Woo!
Awesome.
Last minute of the set. You got this.
Almost there, then you get a break. Keep pushing.
Woo! Full 2 minutes. It's all yours.
Awesome job. Way to push through that first couplet there.
Ah.
Whew. Walk around, shake it out. Your quads are on fire like mine from the lunges. Try to loosen them up a little bit. And grab that weight for your push presses because we'll be needing that soon. Stay loose. A few deep breaths here. Bring that heart rate back down. Get ready for this second couplet we have coming up. About 45 more seconds here. Remember on those burpees when we get started here, make them efficient. No need to do more work than you need to.
And push presses, when are we alternating?
Every 5.
Okay.
Yep. 5 on the right, 5 on the left, 5 on the right, 5 on the left. So on and so forth. All right, 10 seconds.
Burpees are first.
Yeah. And go. Almost there. There it is. Into those push presses. Keeping that core tight. Awesome. After those burpees.
Again.
All right. Whew. Here we go. Picking up that dumbbell or kettlebell, whatever weight you have.
Burpees.
Doing great, doing great. Right into it if you can. Awesome. Doing great. Back into those burpees.
All right.
Deep breath. Back into it.
Remember to keep your form tight as we get tired. Burpees!
Last set.
Woo!
Go, go. All right.
Whew.
Last set. Here we go.
Last time here.
Home stretch.
Activity completed.
Woo!
Done.
Activity completed, guys. Great job.
Ooh, take a second. Loosen up. Catch your breath. And then when you're ready, lay down on your stomach. We're gonna hit a cobra stretch.
Not another burpee.
No, but doing this because of the burpees. Once you're ready, keeping your hips in contact with the floor, arch up as much as you are able to. So if I started on the forearms, that's awesome. And then if you can get to straight arms like Lauren is, while still keeping your hips on the ground, that's fantastic too. Just loosening up the lower back here. Also loosening up the core and the hip flexors. We utilized all of that today, especially in the burpees. So while you're here, think shoulders down and back, opening up your chest a little bit so you're not rounding forward. Also think about breathing deep into your stomach. Breathing through your diaphragm there. That'll allow those ab muscles to kind of stretch and relax. Let's go ahead and walk our chest over one way. Keep your legs and hips where they are. So you're not going to go too far. Maybe 6 inches or so one direction. So you might feel some different muscle stretching here. Maybe it's your hip flexor on the side that's elongated. Maybe it's something through your glutes or the top part of your hip there on the side that you're condensing to. But still some deep breaths. Trying to let all your muscles turn off, relax. Let's walk it back over to the other side, nice and controlled. Still maintaining that contact of your hips with the floor. Slowly walk it back to center. Take 2 more deep breaths here. All right, from this position, we're gonna come back down. Nice and easy, and then you can arch back. We'll go into a child's pose here for just a second. Getting another good one to kind of loosen up those back muscles. Starting to sit down as far as you can, and then once you're there, inching the hands forward. Try not to let your butt come up any higher in the air. Reaching as far as you can. Three, 2, 1. Coming out of this. We're gonna hit a quick lunge stretch on either side just to loosen up the quads a little bit. If you need to hang out in this position more or do some more quad stretches later, please do so. We hit a lot of lunges in that first 10-minute EMOM there.
Yeah.
Don't want these to get too tight on you. Be walking all goofy the next couple days. That's no fun. So with this, as always, think of rotating your hips underneath you, keeping your butt under you and not overarching your back. It's going to be a better stretch through the hip, down through your quad there. And then while you're trying to let all that musculature relax, at the same time, try to drop your hips farther towards the ground. Lock those hands out, reach them out in front of us. Spread the shoulder blades apart. Then reach up to the sky. As high as you can here. And then let's lean to the side. Same side of your front leg. This should amplify the stretch through that quad and hip on the knee that's in contact with the ground. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, come out of that. We're gonna switch legs and we'll call it good for the day. Same deal here. Think of keeping your butt rotated under you, not arching your back. Try to drop your hips a little lower to the ground. So you're gonna lock those hands again. Spread the shoulder blades apart. Reach up overhead, as high towards the ceiling as you can. And then let's lean again to the side. Same side of that front leg. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. And relax. All right. Good workout, good day.
Thank you guys so much for joining us again. It's always a pleasure. Check out the other videos on the channel. As always, there's great playlists of stretches, at-home workouts, all the good stuff, especially with the weather getting nice. So, check those out. And we always love hearing your feedback on the workout. Did you like this longer format? Is 10 minutes too much? Let us know.
Yep, I'd like to hear your thoughts. So, thanks again. Hope you enjoyed it. Have a great rest of your day.